Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my yoga class. I am so pleased that you'll be joining me today for this sequence. So for today's class, I'm theming it around embodiment. And what I mean by embodiment is connection. Connection with all of your elements. With your head, with your heart, with your physical being, and with the present moment. With your feet on the floor, grounding yourself. So for today, every single pose we take, even though the practice is going to be strong, we're going to explore aligning each of these elements in the moment. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please let me know. I'm very excited for it. Okay, so if you're ready, please lay down onto your backs. Remember, you are your teacher in these classes, especially when you're doing online classes, so take child's pose anytime you need. Roll your shoulders up, back and around. Bringing your shoulder blades together, opening your chest, spreading your feet just as wide as the mat. Placing your hands by the sides, palms facing up. And I want you to bring your chin just up slightly so you feel like it's pointing towards the ceiling. Closing the eyes. And just starting to notice any sound you hear in the moment. Starting with the most distal sounds first. Moving from sound to sound. And then go closer. Sound off through the phone or your TV. To sounds even closer. The sounds of your breath. Slowly inhale through the nose. Hear the sound. Exhale out the nose, hear the sound, feel the warmth. Going even closer now to the sound of your heartbeat. Dropping so deep, feeling like you're stepping inside. So you can just tune in. And just become aware of how you're showing up to this class today. Through your heart. Noticing the rhythm of it. Is it slow? Is it powerful? And whether you can feel or hear your heartbeat or not, keep your attention right there in your heart center. And set yourself an intention for this class. So this could be a word or a phrase, but I invite you to set it in the positive. Start it with I am. So something you desire. You're working on building more strength in your life. Are you working on that connection? Kind of align with the class theme. Are you wanting to be more connected? To your higher self maybe, your wisdom, your intuition. Whatever it may be, start it with I am and try to finish it with one or two words. I am connected. I am strong. Whatever it is, say it to yourself 3 times now with love and conviction. Just noticing how you feel when you say this to yourself. How empowering it is when you tell yourself, I am strong. How this feeling of warmth spreads across your body when you tell yourself, I am connected. And then starting to move your attention to your breath. Take a slow and steady inhale, blow up the belly like a balloon. Exhale out the mouth, say ah. Inhale. This time slow and steady inhale. Closing the mouth and making the same ha sound at the back of the throat. Inhale. Ha sound at the back of the throat here. So you're hearing this mini Darth Vader. Soften it now for the next few rounds of breath. This is the breath we're going to try and use throughout practice today. So anytime we check out mentally or push ourselves past our edge, simply bring ourselves back using the breath. This is going to be our anchor. So very slowly now bringing some movement into the toes, into the fingers. Reach your hands up over your head, give yourself a beautiful big stretch. Really stretch it out here, point the toes. And then releasing your hands by your sides, bending your knees, placing your feet underneath your knees here. And I want you to tilt your pelvis down onto the floor. Lower part of your back pushes into the mat here. Nice. Placing your hands by your sides, palms facing down. And with the lower part of your back pushing onto the floor, push your knees forward as you automatically lift your hips high. Breathe in here, and I want you to imagine pushing your sit bones into the ceiling here. Again, keep the chin pointing up towards the ceiling also. Hands, push them down into the floor a little bit more and see if you can lift up a little bit higher. And now push into the toes a little bit more. Imagine squeezing a block in between the thighs. Notice the inner thighs starting to activate. And then do the opposite. Imagine pushing the legs away from one another. Don't do it, just imagine. And notice how strong you feel in the legs, how it turns on the stabilizer muscles here. Breathing into this. Nice. 2 more breaths just like this. Working with that Ujjayi breath. Slow and steady inhale. Restriction at back of the throat. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Beautiful breathing here. And then lifting the hips up a little bit higher. On an inhale, slowly start lowering the bum down towards the floor. Exhale, push up and lift, hold. Do that again. Inhale, lowering it down. Exhale, push up and hold. Keep this going for me and just starting to notice how you feel. So immediately, how does your mind respond to moving in this way initially? Nice. We're back with the breath. So how does your breath respond to this particular pose? So right now you may be feeling it as a nice ease into the practice, or some of you might find this strenuous. Just notice and how each element of you reacts. 2 more. Lowering it down. Lifting it up nice and high. Last one, lowering it down. Lifting it up nice and high, all the way into the left leg, right knee in towards your chest. Grab hold of the right knee, please. Plug your shoulders down into the floor and push against the resistance of your hands to try and get your hips back up again. Push evenly with both shoulders and breathe. Nice. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, you're pushing with both hands into the knee and the knees pushing against the hands. Nice. Breathing into this. Toes are facing up towards the sky here. 2 more breaths. Working with the strength of your body here. Remember, taking breaks is always an option. You will come back stronger. 1 more breath. And on the end of your exhale, release your hands, option fingertips up towards the sky, and then straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. And 1 straight leg as best as you can. Push down through the toes and just hold. Nice. Breathing into this, just hold. And again, just notice how your mind responds. And notice how your body responds. There's usually a contrast here. Your body loves it. It gets excited. Blood starts pumping. You start feeling this tingling sensation. It gets super excited for this challenge. Your mind usually does the opposite. It starts to panic. I can't do this. Dialect starts coming in. Just be the witness of both of those. Hold them both in your mind at the same time as you give me 3 more breaths just here. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 1 more breath. Can we lift the hips up just a little bit higher? Inhale. Exhale fully. Nice. If you'd like to try it now, hands go back behind you as the foot comes down. Stop them when both knees are aligned next to one another. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, slowly lowering it down as hands go back behind you. Inhale, lower it up. Exhale, down. Fantastic. Breathing into this. 2 more. Inhale. Just feeling that left side of your glutes turning on here. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, holding it here. Breathe. This time, elbows come in first, knee comes in first. Hold. It's like you're pulling something down here. And release it. Hands go back. Leg goes out. And again, pull your arms. Elbows come in towards the knee. Knee comes in. Exhale, reach it out. 3 more. Inhale, pull, pull. Nice. And reach it out. 2 more. You've got this. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your heart beating just a little bit more like it did before. Inhale. Exhale. The mantra today is align and shine. Inhale.
And exhale, hold, breathe into this. Find that stability within yourself. One more breath. On the end of your exhale, place that right foot onto the left knee, hands by your side, and lift the hips high. You want to drop your right knee down and flex your right foot, please. And then lower it down towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up again. Inhale, down towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up, feel this release. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up, breathe. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up, 2 more. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up. Last one. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift it up. This time, lower it down. Right hand through the triangle you've made. Left hand round and pull your shoulders down. Just to feel that stretch. Breathe into this. Actively pull your right knee away from you here. Breathe. And please just take a moment to close your eyes. Get yourself right back into the moment. Get into your body and notice how your body's responded. Straight away, it's relaxed. Notice your heartbeat as it slows down. Your breath starting to soften. And it's usually the mind that continues the chaos. But when you bring yourself right in the here and now, even the mind will stop too. You'll feel this connection. You may turn the corners of your mouth up because it feels so good. You're really getting the benefits of everything you've just done simply by becoming aware of every element that makes up you. Beautiful. Release out your hands now, placing both feet down underneath your knees. Lower back pushes down into the floor, hands by your sides. And again, lift your hips nice and high. Lower your hips down. That's it. Inhale, lift up nice and high. Lower the hips down and inhale, exhale to push up. Just notice the difference between the right and left sides of your body here. Push it up and release it down. Last one, bring it up. This time all the way into the right leg, left knee in towards your chest. Just clasp your fingers and pull your shoulders down. So pulling your shoulders down towards the floor and pushing into the resistance of your hand. So your hands are trying to push your knee towards your chest and your knees are trying to push up towards the ceiling. The hips are still trying to be elevated. Breathe into this, and I want you to find a healthy challenge here. So no point you want to feel pinching or tightness or extreme pain. If that's the case, back off. Take child's pose. Breathe into this. Nice. Inhale. Find that resistance here. Only you know how much effort you're giving here. Only you know how good it feels in your body to give whatever effort level feels good for today. Sometimes it doesn't have to be 100%. And that's okay. It's about knowing what feels good for you today, what your body needs, what it craves. One more breath. Nice. And then on the end of your exhale, release your hands up towards the ceiling, straighten that leg, point the toe, lift up. Holding it here, try and get the hips up a little bit higher. The legs as straight as you possibly can get it. Exhale fully. Nice. Inhale. Exhale fully. Notice how your mind responds to it. Remember, you're safe. You got through the other side. We're waking up your muscles in a very healthy way here, releasing any tension as a result of overuse or underuse. Waking them up so we can really use them, optimize them throughout the practice. Exhale. A lot of these muscles, especially in your powerhouse, don't tend to turn on. Other muscles tend to override them, compensate for it. So by activating all of them in the legs, we can get them to work in union. Last one, inhale. Exhale, slowly lowering the leg down as your hands go back behind you. Option, or the hands can stay by your sides or just up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, you've got this. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale. This time, inhale, elbows come first as if you're trying to pull something down and reach it out behind you. Inhale, exhale, back behind you. 3 more. Inhale, starting to notice how the core's starting to get involved now as well. It doesn't want to miss out on this amazing party you're creating here. Inhale, and exhale, fantastic. Last one, inhale, bringing it in, fantastic, straight and breathe, you've got this. Exhale fully, 1 more breath. Inhale, keep the hips lifted. Feel that heat in the right side. And on the end of your exhale, left foot goes onto the right knee, lift it high. Release out your arms. body goes down towards the floor. And again, exhale, lift it up. Flexing the left foot, the left knee tries to pull down here, just to optimize this stretch. Breathe. Releasing it down. Notice the heat you've created inside all of your powerhouse muscles here. All the muscles around the hips, right down the legs into the toes. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale, pull up. And then inhale, release it down. Left hand through the triangle now, right hand round, and breathe. Pulling your shoulders down the back, closing the eyes and settling in. Breathe into this. Just noticing how your body responds to it. Exhale. And what this tends to do is it allows us to really internalize our motivation for why we do what we do. Because we realise how much our body loves it, genuinely finds enjoyment from it, genuinely feels good, feels empowered. We're not always doing it. Our main motivation isn't always just to get that particular body shape, to act a certain way or to prove something to anybody else. The main motivation, if you allow yourself to settle into the silence, is really because it feels good. Because your body wants it. It enjoys being challenged in this way. On the end of your exhale, release your hands now. Release both of your feet, grab hold of the backs of the knees, and then just rock up and down. So rock up and down, up and down. Breathing into this and just releasing any tension in the lower back here. And then whenever you're ready, crossing over the legs, bringing yourself forward into a nice tabletop position, please. You want your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, and I want you to find yourself pushing into the mat now strong. Your elbow creases are facing one another. Your head, you're looking about 2 or 3 inches above, in front of the fingertips. Breathing into this, moving through a cat-cow. So inhale, look up. You want to imagine like your belly button's pushing into the floor, tailbone lifts. Push into the floor here. So if you're trying to open a door, you're strong. On the end of your exhale, you round your belly button. It's like you're trying to look in towards your belly button here. Push into the mat. Really breathe into it. And again, inhale. This time, imagine trying to pull your wrists towards your knees. Notice how it'll turn on the sides of your torso. Exhale, push into the floor as you try and look towards your belly button. Straightening the arms. And again, inhale. Exhale, really waking up that spine here. Inhale. Exhale, push into it. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, round, look towards that belly button, holding it here and just lift the knees off the floor. So try and look towards the belly button, you're pushing into the mat. Strong here. Breathe here. Nice. 2 more breaths just like this. Push into the floor, keep the shoulders over the wrists. And then on the end of your exhale, curl the right toes under, curl the left toes under. Slowly push your bum onto your heels and then straighten your legs up as best as you can. Heels down towards the floor. Push the mat away from you with all 10 fingers. So much so that you can almost lift the palms of your hands up. Breathe into this, it feels good. Bend into the knees and just get the tailbone high. You can walk the legs here, bending the right leg or the left. And crossing over. Nice. Just bend in either one. And whichever leg you bend, you tilt your hips over to that area. Just to get a deeper stretch here. One more. Inhale. Bend in whatever leg. And exhale. And then bend in both. Get the tailbone high and straighten the legs. Breathing into this. Notice how you feel now in this inversion pose and pushing the mat away from you. Inhale the right leg nice and high. Look between your fingers and let your knee come up and in between the hands here. Pull up and in. Nice. Start to kick that leg back as the left heel goes down towards the floor. The foot lifts up as high as you can. Go slow here, bringing it in. Nice. And exhale, kick it back. Inhale, bring it in. Shoulders go over the wrists here. Exhale, back. 2 more. Inhale, bringing it in. Exhale, back. Just feeling that heat we've created in the legs. Starting to bring it into the arms, into the shoulders, the head. Exhale. This time, bringing it in. Holding it here, step it through. I want you to plant your foot down. Hover your fingers off the floor. Shoulders pull them down your back. Breathe. And then slowly just lift your arms up and away from you, higher than your shoulders here. Plug the shoulders down. Push down more with the right heel into the floor. And then slowly hinge your body forward as you pop that left leg up. Get the hands higher than the shoulders, lift up nice and high, breathe. The crease of your left hip is still facing down towards the floor. You're in strong in warrior 3 here. Breathe into it and notice how your breath may start to become a little bit more shallow here, maybe a little bit quicker. See if you can balance it out by slowing it down. Deep, deliberate breathing. One more inhale. On the end of your exhale, start to bend into that right leg. Straight, place the left foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. Exhale, ribcage draws up and in. Grab hold of the left wrist, up and over towards the right. Feel that stretch, find yourself grounded, breathe. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice how your body's naturally starting to open into the hips here. If anyone needs to place the left knee down and uncurl the toes, please do listen to your body. It's only when we start becoming curious of how our body, our mind, our emotional centre starts responding to each of these shapes we make, the better choices we can make. Nice, one more breath. On the end of your exhale, inhale the hands nice and high, and then the right hand goes back behind you, you twist. Just for a breath, straight away your hand goes down. On your left leg, inhale the left hand up towards the ceiling. And again, please option to drop the knee. Breathe into this. I want you to imagine that you're trying to push your right knee forward. Exhale. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, slowly place the hand down towards the floor. If the left knee is dropped, lift it up nice and high, and then twirl and rotate over towards the right knee. Inhale the right hand up towards the sky. Keeping the right knee in towards the chest as best as you can. Breathe into this. Again, the shoulders pulling down the back. Notice how you respond to this twist, this heat in the legs. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 2 more just like this. Inhale. Exhale fully. Last one. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, your right fingertips go down. Half step your left leg in. Right hand onto your right hip. Start to twist up and over to the right. And then slowly pop this left leg up as best as you can. Coming into twisted half moon. Inhale the right hand up towards the sky if it's available. Breathe into this. Nice. Lift those toes. Straighten the right leg as best as you can. Breathe. Don't worry if you fall out. Come back in again. Don't worry if you're finding this super hard or the left leg doesn't lift. Keep it on the floor. But put all the weight into your right. Breathe into this. Nice. One more. Coming back to where we once came, start to bend into that right knee. Place the left hand down. And then straight away this right hand goes back, left hand goes forward, look back. Woo. Breathe into this, drop your seat. Exhale fully. One more inhale. Exhale, this hand comes down. Right hand towards the ceiling this time. Right leg steps back to join the left. Coming into half plank. Option, drop down the left knee. Push the hips forward. Breathe. Exhale fully here. Inhale, deep, deliberate breathing. Exhale fully, notice how it allows you to stay connected. Inhale. Exhale fully. Last one, inhale. On the end of your exhale, if your left leg's down, lift it back up again. Right hand to join the left. In plank position now, please. Making sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Look forward, hold, breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale, feeling your core just starting to ignite a little bit more. Exhale, fully breathe. 2 more, inhale. Option to drop down onto the knees if you wish. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And then on the end of your exhale, separate your knees just as wide as the mat. Push back. Child's pose, breathe. Exhale fully, rest your forehead onto the floor. As you do, when you feel that connection, notice how you feel. How you feel now compared to how you felt at the start of the class. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Such big questions, but really so simple answers. Mentally, feel a little clearer.
Physically, I feel hot. Emotionally, I feel calm. Maybe I feel agitated. Maybe I feel excited. Maybe I feel a bit nervous. Just one word to describe each of these elements. Just be aware. Connect them. If anyone wants to grab some water, please do. If not, just take a few more breaths in child's pose here. Then whenever you're ready, we'll go on to the other side. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then bring yourself back into that tabletop. Exhale fully here. Coming back into that cat-cow. So inhale, look up. Belly button faces down towards the floor. We lift. Exhale this time round as we look towards the belly button. If you want to lift the knees off the floor, please do. And this time the knees go down onto the floor. Look up towards the sky. Belly button down towards the floor. Imagine pulling your heels of your hands towards your knees. Exhale and reverse. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Wake up your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Pull up and hold. Breathe into this. Making sure the wrists, the shoulders are still over the wrist. You're spreading your fingers out nice and wide. The crease, the elbows are facing one another. And then turn your left toes under, your right toes under, pushing your bum onto your heels, and then straightening the legs as best as you can here. And then the left leg goes back behind you. Pointing the toes. Nice, look in front of you, and then inhale, the knee comes up and in between both hands. Push up and in. Exhale, kick it back behind you. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, kick it back behind you. Fantastic, keep this going. Inhale, bringing it in. Exhale. Inhale. We don't wait to get the benefits, we get them right now. Nice, feel the benefits of this right now as you move through it. Get out of that chaos that you press play to in your head sometimes, and just be in the moment. Inhale, hold, breathe, and then step that leg through. Breathe into it, hover your hands off the floor, shoulders draw down the back. Breathe, drop your seat, lift your hands up higher than your shoulders. Exhale fully, push down more with the left heel here. Exhale fully, you'll notice if one side feels stronger than the other, because you'll feel the shakes more on the weaker side. And then whenever you're ready, half step your right leg in, and then pop it up towards the sky, coming into Warrior 3. You want to try and create a straight long line as best as you can. Nice, but don't worry about what it looks like, notice how it feels. The right hip is facing down towards the floor, but it's like your toe is still trying to constantly lift up. Your inner thigh's active here. Nice, breathe, exhale. Stay in the moment, straightening this left leg as best as you can. Again, don't worry if you wobble, if you shake. Stay grounded here in the moment. If you fall out, you just come straight back in again. It builds resilience. Start to bend into this left leg. Place the right foot down again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, drop your seat. Grab hold of the right wrist. Inhale, up and over to the left. Breathe into this. Nice, beautiful stretch right up the right side of the torso, right hip flexor. If you need to drop down onto this right knee, uncurl the toes, please do. Always listening to the body, noticing how it feels. Nice. And then on the end of your exhale, come up. Twist, the left hand goes back, right hand goes forward. Straight away the left hand comes down onto the thigh. Inhale the right hand up towards the ceiling. Look back behind you. Option to drop the knee. Woo! Breathe into this. Pushing the hips forward the entire time. Breathe. Nice. One more breath just like this. And then on the end of your exhale, sweep your hands forward. Release your hands down onto the floor. And then pop the right leg back up again. This time the right hand underneath the face, left hand onto the hip, and then start to rotate over towards the left. Keep the right leg lifted, so lift it up as best as you can, straighten the left, and then lift the left hand up towards the sky. Twisted half moon, breathing into this. Exhale, feel that intense opening in the back of the left leg. Breathe into this, lift that right leg. I know it feels awkward, just working with it here, feeling that twist. Just releasing a lot of energetic blocks here. Anything that's been holding us back, anything that we've absorbed that we just don't need, getting rid of it, getting it out of our body. When we hold on to darkness, frustration, anger, negative energy, the only people that suffer is us. So find practices in your day to allow yourself to just get rid of it, release it, let it go. One more breath. On the end of your exhale, left hand goes down. Place that right leg down. And again, woo, as best as you can. This left hand goes back, right hand goes forwards. Breathe into this. Exhale, drop your seat just a little bit more. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, right hand comes down. Straight away, you twist over to the left knee. Inhale, the left hand up. Breathing into this. Exhale, fully push down more with the heel of the left foot. So really pushing into the floor as best as you can. And then this time, straight away, left leg joins the right, coming into side plank. Lifting the hips nice and high. Option, stay here or drop the right knee, pushing the hips forward. Breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. So notice the time when your mind wants to give up, when the mind wants to sabotage you, and then take your attention to how your body's responding. Is that the opposite? Is it showing yes right now? I love this. On the end of your exhale, bringing that left hand back, placing the right foot next to the left, coming into plank, and then drop down onto forearm plank, please, and hold here. Push evenly through the hands, all the way to the elbows. Look forward and just hold, breathe. Exhale. When we find true alignment, we realise where our weaknesses are. Sometimes our mind sabotages us. And we've got to be disciplined to say no. That's not actually how I feel. Maybe that was a program I was given. Maybe it was a belief system I was taught. But it's not actually what I believe. It's not actually how I feel. Because my mind and my emotional centre are telling me otherwise. Exhale fully. 2 more, inhale. Exhale fully. 1 more, inhale. On the end of your exhale, right knee goes out to the side, left knee goes out to the side, straighten the arms, come into child's pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale fully. And please just start to tune in to the back of your body, feeling open here. The openness, the expansiveness. Bring your attention again to your heart center. Feel the rhythm. Feel the lightness in your cheeks. The heat, this pulsating sensation. And then notice how you feel again. Don't let a big, huge dialogue start to generate inside you of how you feel. You don't need to write an essay on each of these every time I ask it. Just one word. Get yourself some water if you wish. And then on the end of your next exhale, bring yourself back into that tabletop position, please. Curl the toes under. Push your bum onto your heels. And then start to lift the knees up. Slowly start to straighten those legs for me, bringing yourself into down dog. Lifting that right leg nice and high. Inhale the right knee over towards the right elbow, hold. Cross the body straight away for me, hold. Bring it back over towards the right, hold. And then kick it up, back and away from you. Nice, can you curl the foot up towards the left buttock here? Get the knee up as high as you possibly can, straighten the left leg. Nice. Holding it here, and then slowly start to bring that right knee over towards the left elbow again. Hold it here. Exhale, kick it back to where it once came. Curl that foot up towards the left buttock, but your belly button and your chest still facing the floor. And again, over towards the left elbow. Hold, lift, and kick it back. Go slow here, don't use momentum, use strength. Slowly bring it up. Nice. Exhale, kick it back. We have 2 more just like this. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, kicking it back. Last one, inhale, bringing it up. Hold, exhale, kick it back. This time, curl the foot up, back and behind you, coming into wild thing. Pressing evenly with the right foot. And down into the floor, the heel and the toes. Coming onto the outer edges of the left foot, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Push,
Breathe. Oh, just notice how good it feels to open the body in this way. To realise how alive you are in this moment as you flip your perspective. Exhale fully. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, you rotate, that right hand comes back. The right leg kicks back up again, up towards the left buttock. And this right knee comes back over towards the left elbow. Hold the heel, lift up. Kind of put all the weight into the right hand now. Starting to lift the left hand up towards your left torso, left temple. The left foot places down onto the floor. The right knee is lifted high. If you'd like to try it now, straighten that leg. Lift the left hand. Breathe into this. Use the strength of your body to get that leg higher. Nice, you've got this. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Notice how your body responds. You are not, there's no tiger in the room. It's not a time to panic, it's just time to embrace the strength. And then on the end of your exhale, place that right foot down. Feels glorious. Lift the left hand back behind you. Finding yourself in this beautiful pose here. Breathe into this. Notice the contrast of what you've just been feeling now to an openness, possibilities. Excellent. Breathe into this. Nice. And then on the end of your exhale, slowly place that left hand down. Keep the right leg where it is and come onto the toes of the left foot. Lean forward. Nice. Breathe. So you might want to place your right foot down a little bit and then slowly bringing yourself forward. You can drop down onto the right knee if you wish. Chaturanga. Breathe. Exhale, push back up again. And again, chaturanga. Breathe into this. Inhale, push back up again. Exhale, chaturanga. This time, straightening the left leg, straighten the right, bring it over. Next towards the left, and then sweep yourself through. Your pelvis is down onto the floor, the arms are straight. Look up and breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Just noticing the contrast of what you've just experienced. It was like hot, cold, hot, cold. And none of them defined you. If you're unconscious, you feel like they do. You feel like you get pulled. But when you become conscious of all the elements in the moment, it's like you're just witnessing them. You're the observer. And that's when you're fully alive. You're fully living. Embracing everything that comes your way. One more breath. On the end of your exhale, curl your toes under. Bringing yourself into a plank position. Drop the knees down towards the floor, but keep them hovering. Shoulders over the wrists. And again, pushing your bum onto your heels. Straightening the arms here. And straightening your legs up towards the ceiling. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. You can be in child's pose if you wish here. If that feels like a better option for you right now. Exhale fully. If you took the child's pose option, please meet me back into down dog. And then all the way up to the right leg, left leg kicks up behind you. Left knee over towards the left elbow, bring it forward, hold. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, back over towards the left, holding it here, and then cross over to the right. Over towards the left, and kick it back for me, please. This time, curl the foot up towards the right buttock, get the knee high, push evenly with both hands. Breathe, straighten the right leg. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale, left knee over towards the right elbow. Breathe, lift it up, twist. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bring it up and over, twist. Inhale, kick it back. Bring it forward, up and twist. Inhale, kick it back. We've got one more like this, bringing it forward, hold. Inhale, kick it back. This time flip it, so placing that foot down. And that's the outer edges of the right foot, and then breathe, lift. Lily, lift those hips high. Coming into your version of wild thing here.
Breathe into this, and again, don't let that mind, that chaos, this is too hard, too challenging, embrace it. Notice how your body responds, feels alive. Exhale fully. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, slowly placing it down, curl that foot up towards the bum again. Breathing into this. Exhale the left elbow over towards, left knee over towards the left elbow. Twist in here, slowly, all the way into the left hand. Right hand up towards the temple. Place your right foot down, your right heel down onto the floor. Keep the knee lifted as best as you can, straighten the leg. Straighten it and breathe. Straighten it and breathe. Lift up with that left hand. If you need to drop the leg, please do. If you're lifting it up, rock it, hold it, lift it higher. 2 more breaths just like this. Remember, there's no tiger. It's an imaginary tiger. And the more you overcome them, the more you'll build that mental strength. Nothing can stop you. Nothing's in your way. Exhale, place the foot down. Inhale, reach it up, back and away from you. Breathe into this. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 1 more. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, keep the foot where it is. Place the right hand down. And you pop back onto the right toes, bringing yourself forward here. Now you might want to place this right foot a little bit lower, so it's pretty much next to the left, but crossed. You can drop down onto the left knee here. Chaturanga, it will stay straight. Inhale, push back up. Bringing it down, chaturanga. And bringing it up. Bringing it down, chaturanga, hold. Nice, bringing it back up. Inhale, down. We've got 2 more. Straighten up, last one. Bringing it down, holding it here, keep the right toes where it is. Place the left toes next to it so you're in the full chaturanga. And then placing the hips down, pelvis down, straighten the arms, but keep the pelvis on the floor. All 10 fingers are pushing away from you as you drop your shoulders down the back. Tops of your feet on the floor here, breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 3 more just like this. Inhale, breathe into the abdominal area. Exhale, feel this openness in the spine. Exhale fully. 1 more. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, we're just going to contrast that with puppy dog. So making sure your bum stays over your knees, spreading your arms nice and wide, pushing them forward as your chest comes down onto the floor, reach your chin. That you want to be trying to get down onto the floor here. Just to try, keep yourself in this position. I just want you to make sure that your bum stays over your knees here. So don't be pushing your bum almost onto your heels, and definitely don't be leaning forward here. You want to make sure bum stays over heels. If anyone feels a tightness or pinching in the shoulders here, open the arms just a bit more. And we've always got options to place a pillow or books or a block under the chest, just to bring up the floor to you a little bit more, so you can find yourself grounded here in the moment. 3 more breaths here. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 2 more. Exhale fully. And then on the end of your exhale, walk your hands back. Notice how they feel like jelly. Till you turn your toes under, push your bum onto your heels, lift your knees, and then straighten those legs again. Ooh. Look between your fingers, step up or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, please. Exhale, slowly drop your seat as you sweep your arms forward, coming into chair. Breathing into this, slowly lift the heels off the floor. Imagine squeezing a block in between the thighs. Breathe, hold, be strong. Feel the shakes and work with them. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You've got this. 3 more breaths just like this. Inhale, grip the floor with your toes. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, that sense of achievement that's just going to reach it in 1 more breath. Inhale.
On the end of your exhale, straighten the arms forward, fold. Ooh, amazing, everyone. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees for me. Grab hold of the elbows behind the legs. Drop your head completely and slowly start to straighten the legs. Drop your head completely all the way into your toes. Breathe into this as we open up the legs here. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 3 more just like this. Straighten the legs as best as you can on every exhale. Don't worry if your legs aren't straight, if they're bent. If you feel like stretch the back of the legs, that's amazing. That's where we're going. Exhale fully. 1 more inhale. Exhale fully. Release out the arms, bringing yourself into a halfway lift. Slowly start to lower your bum down. Again, hands come forward. See if you can go low, 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 low. Hold in here, drop the shoulders down the back. Now if this is almost impossible for you, reach your hands behind you and just hold yourself here. If not, as best as you can, slowly place your bum down onto the floor. Place your hands on the floor and drop yourself, whichever you feel. And if you've done a roll backwards, that's also great. Grab hold of the backs of the knees and just rock yourself down onto the floor. Move into eagle crunches now. So bringing your hands into a cactus position, please. Your feet up nice and high. Exhale, the right hand goes underneath the left. We're going to cross them and the right fingers are going to try and touch onto the left palm. If this is impossible to do, just doesn't feel like you can, hands can either go on either shoulder or you can kind of half wrap it and your thumb can grab hold of your pinky finger. Work with wherever you are here. Right hand went under, so right leg is going to go over, crossing over the left, and again, right toes are going to try and hook around the left calf here. If that doesn't work, just keeping the legs separated, no big deal. And then slowly, I want you to reach your elbows forward and up as you reach your hands up towards the sky. Feel that stretch in the back. And then bring your toes out as far as you can. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee, hold, crunch. Inhale, spread it out. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach away from you. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Elbow to knee, hold. Inhale. Elbow to knee. Keep this going. Inhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Elbow to knee. 2 more. Inhale. Elbow to knee. Last one. Inhale. Elbow to knee. Hold. Breathe. Hold here as much as you can. Try and get those elbows a little bit closer to the knees. Exhale fully and then release it out. Straight away, place your hands onto your belly, feet just as wide as the mat. Bring the knees together, close the eyes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Feel the contrast of that immediately. Hot and cold. How'd your breath just respond to the movement and how's it respond to the stillness? How did your mind? How did your heart? How did your body? When we start to tune into all of the elements, we realise we don't have to pay traffic cop. Pressing green to all the good, the happiness, the joy, and red to all the bad, the sadness, the frustration, the anxiety. Because that game for the entire life is exhausting. And it prevents us from fully living. We invite in everything. We live through everything. It's our mindset. It's our reactions that we focus on throughout whatever situation we're in. It's our one consistent, our own advocate. Moving into the other side now, so slowly opening the eyes, bringing yourself into that cactus arms, bringing the feet up. This time left hand goes underneath the, right hand goes underneath, left hand goes underneath the right. Left fingertips on the right palm. You want your hands up and away from you like they're trying to touch the ceiling, and the elbows up, almost so your hands are almost trying to touch the floor but push away. And then left foot goes over the right this time, hooks round. And if one side worked for one, it doesn't work for the other, don't worry. Just breathing into this, working with where you are. And then the hands can reach back away from your feet, trying to touch the bottom of your mat. Keep them lifted though. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. So it's when we're tired. It's when we want to give up. That's where we grow. That's where we build. That's where we align on. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine how boring life would be if everything was easy. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Nearly there, guys. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee and hold. Lift and breathe. Pull it in. Focus on the effort here. Focus on the effort. The effort can elevate you so much. Have that growth mindset. Exhale. On the end of your exhale, release out your arms. This time, feet together, knees out wide. Hands over your head, grab hold of either elbow. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. Feel the contrast of that. Exhale fully. Did you find that harder? Easier? Or just the same? Sometimes when we know what to expect, it makes it harder, because on our minds we feel like it was worse than what it actually was. So just notice. Notice the patterns of thought you've picked up along the way, the stories you believe, that dictate how you view the world. Oh, power yoga's too hard for a beginner. Oh, I could never do that. Oh, my back would never allow me. Just really tuning in and becoming aware of the stories we tell ourselves, the restrictions, the gates we lock ourselves into. Because the more we become aware of them, the more we remove them. Free ourselves. Really lean in to the true potential that we all have. There's infinite possibilities that we can take our lives. Whenever you're ready now, releasing your hands by your side, closing your knees just like a book. Bringing the knees in towards your chest, give them a big squeeze, rock side to side. Amazing. And then moving into happy baby here, so bringing the feet up towards the ceiling. Grabbing hold of the outsides of the feet, please, and pulling down. Allowing both knees to go on either side of your rib cage. Pulling your feet so your heels are directly over your knees here. And again, we're focusing on pulling the shoulders down to the floor. The tailbone, which is lifted, we're trying to push it down. Rock side to side here. Or stay still, whatever feels good for you today. Just feel that connection. The heart, the mind, body. Feel it connected. And notice how nothing's changed off your mat, and yet you feel good, happy, at peace, empowered, stronger. When you realise the secret to this, you can start taking it off your mat. And then you just witness the effects of that yourself. Possibilities it gives you. and then wherever you're ready, bring the knees in towards your chest. Placing the right foot over the left, just like you're sitting onto a book, hands out to the side. And then allowing your knees to roll up and over towards your left as you look over towards your right. Closing the eyes here and just allowing the right shoulder to sink down into the floor. If anyone feels really awkward here, you can lift the hips up and move your left hip back a little, just so you can twist a bit deeper. Breathing into this, palms of your hands facing up. If you want to deepen this a little bit, you can place your hands above your head. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand if this feels good. If that feels a bit awkward though, creep them out to the sides. One more breath in. On the end of your exhale, right buttock places down onto the floor, and then curling the left foot over the right. Hands out to the sides again, and then you drop your hips up and over to the right. If you want to lift the hips and move them back, just to twist a bit deeper you can. Again, you can place your hands up over your head, grab and hold your left wrist this time if you wish. Or another one that's kind of nice is left hand reaches out and then the right hand grabs hold of the left knee. Just pulling it down just a little bit deeper. Inhale here. Exhale fully. The more you deepen your breath in these poses, the more benefits you'll get. Exhale fully here. Inhale. Exhale. And then on the end of that exhale, slowly bringing yourself up. Spreading your feet now just as wide as the mat, placing your hands onto your belly. Or by your sides, palms facing up. Please choose whatever feels best for you right now. The eyes closed. You can lift your shoulders up, pull your shoulder blades together here. Lift your buttock up, squeeze them together, and then release down if you wish. Give me the biggest breath you've taken all day, please. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale. This time let's hum it out, don't be shy. So inhale slow and steady. Exhale, hum. Feel your full of vibration. Do it again, inhale. One more time, see if you can go longer, please. Inhale. Finding stillness now. Feel the effects of that tingling sensation in your tongue, your jaw, your throat. Softening the space between your eyebrows. Noticing where your body meets the floor. And seeing if you can completely relax into those areas. Find yourself feeling held here. Notice now how your mind feels compared to how it felt at the start of this class. Your heartbeat, your body. Your emotional center. Feel that connection. Like I said to you before, that alignment, that embodiment of all of your layers. Feel the connection, truly feel it. And then feel your energy just expand out from your body because you're so connected. See the light behind your eyelids. Changes your energy. Energy doesn't lie. It reveals parts of us that we're trying to run away from. It's draining us. That we're scared of. But when you free yourself, when you align, your energy is pure. It shines out from you. and nothing restricts you, nothing holds you back. And you continuously shine so much that you empower yourself to make choices that benefit you, benefit those around you, benefit the greater causes in your lifetime. Everyone bring your attention to your feet, please. I want you to imagine your feet are growing roots now, down into the floor, and just feel your feet tingling as I say that. Your roots are going through all the elements of the earth, so it's the soil, the rock, crystal. Till you reach the centre of the earth, there's this beautiful golden liquid. This liquid represents vitality, strength, confidence. And I'd like you to imagine now your roots are starting to absorb that liquid. And as they do, you feel this tingling sensation in your toes, the arches of your feet and your heels. Feel it in your ankles now and your calves. Backs of the knees, front of the knees, as it starts to fill up the thighs. As this liquid fills up the thighs, you feel your entire legs get heavy. Just like stones dropping in water. You surrender here. This healing liquid now is moving into the pelvic girdle, swirling around all your organs, repairing every single muscle fibre that we've truly worked today. And it's moving more freely than it could before, because you've released so many blockages. Feel it, the openness, the expansiveness, the coolness. This liquid now seeping into the lower part of your torso. Feel it swirling up your torso. Move through all of your organs again. As it reaches the space above your belly button, you feel this sense of just knowing that you are enough. You are you, and that is beautiful. All parts of you are connected. And that allows you to just shine confidence out right from your core centre. Feeling confident in who you are, how strong you are, how connected. This liquid now continuously moves up the torso into the lungs. And as it does, you naturally take this cleansing inhale. Release and exhale. This liquid now is in the heart centre. It's warm in your heart centre now. Your heart beats quiet and soft, yet powerful and strong. Feel it. Feel that connection. Remind yourself of why you're doing this class. That intention you set at the start of the class. Say it to yourself again. I am. I am. I am. Notice how it feels. It's like your heart's listening and it said thank you. Feel this liquid now moving into each shoulder, down the arms. As it reaches the palms of your hands, you feel this swirling sensation, this energy, tingling. This is your centers of giving here. So if your hands are in your belly, feel the heat coming from your hands into your belly. You give back to yourself. You empower yourself. You connect from within. So you can really, truly connect to those around you. Because you're leading by example. Feel the liquid now moving up the back of the head, top of the head as it washes over the face. Feel a space between your eyebrows soften. Notice how your mind is right now. What came up for you? What discoveries that you found today? And love all of them. Bring compassion to all of them. Picture yourself as a baby. See the innocence. See the beauty. See the infinite possibilities. See the love. Bring that back into your adult life now. See yourself lying on the floor. See the innocence. See the beauty. See the infinite possibilities. See the love. Feel the connection. Feel your heart almost expanding out from your chest right now. I am connected. Everyone take a deep breath in now. Full breath out. Start to wiggle your toes, your hands. Keep your eyes closed, please. If it feels good, reach your hands up over your head. Give yourself a beautiful big stretch. And then rolling over to your right hand side and just pause there for a moment, please. Keep the eyes closed. Make yourself into a tiny little ball. Just notice what came up for you during that practice. And remember, you can return to this practice anytime you wish. You can explore all elements and layers of yourself anytime you wish. And every time you bring compassion, every time you bring love, and over time, witness the effects of that. Please take this opportunity to thank yourself for showing up today, for doing this practice, giving yourself this gift. And then whenever you're ready, keep your eyes closed, bringing yourself up into a cross-legged position, up onto the calves. Bring your hands together into your heart center, bow your head gently down. Thank you for giving yourself this gift. You won't remember what you've achieved, you won't remember what you've done, but you'll always remember how you made yourself feel. At the end of it all, everything becomes just a memory. Good memory or bad, you choose. How do you want your life to be, to look like when you look back? No matter what happens, what external circumstances come my way, how connected was I? Thank you so much, everyone, for clicking on my class and doing it. I appreciate it. I see the light in every single one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this class.